if you have been seeing or hearing a lot of crows recently, this message is for you. If you're one of those people that's like, they're animals, they're everywhere, this definitely is not for you. It's like, if you've been seeing them and you know it's a sign for you, this is for you. This is definitely going to get a little into my business, but I don't know why I feel called to share this. My grandmother used to receive messages from crows. She's Irish, so she taught me how to do this as well. I'm wearing her claddagh for this reading. Like I said, this is really getting into my business. So if you have any kind of like ancestral connection to nature, that sort of thing, like she taught me how to share energy with the trees and like communicate with beings that we typically don't communicate or aren't really taught to communicate with as humans. So again, if you resonate with any of that, like speaking with plants, speaking with animals, or working with them in any capacity where you feel like you can understand them, especially if you can understand them telepathically, this is definitely for you. Or if you've just been seeing a lot of crows recently and you know it's significant, this is for you. So let's get into this message of birds. Interesting, I've got this 10 of birds when I split the deck along with the veil. So this is a star in the traditional deck. This is the 10 of swords in the traditional deck. So this is saying that while this is a very painful card, this is a painful ending, this is also the sign of a rebirth, which is confirmed here. It's sort of like the hard part's over, the last sword has been stabbed into your back, which is interesting that I brought up family, where family is not a good topic for me. It's very much this kind of energy. So again, this could resonate with you as well. Ooh, especially with this dreamer card, the Queen of Swords in reverse. That can be very manipulative, cold, kind of like a vicious energy. So let's get into what this is saying. It seems that you are regenerating, rejuvenating after a very difficult period or dealing with difficult people. Okay, confirmation. You have, I think I spoke about this in another video. It might have been my last one. Where you can have heart chakra blockages, obviously from going through like abusive situations, particularly when it comes to family, you know, or those close to you, that sort of thing. But it can keep you almost subconsciously closed off to the world in ways that you won't understand, because it'll just keep presenting as a repeating cycle in your life that you may not always, you can't always consciously pinpoint what it is that is triggering this cycle, that sort of thing. It seems that you have done the work to open yourself up. You may notice that you are receiving more, or that you are opening up to receiving from the universe, from others, what have you, is that there's going to be something that is responding to an open energy within you. I have this 8 of Embers card here, which is saying that something is moving quite quickly. This may feel almost destructive or chaotic. However, you are being guided to trust the process, because that just means things are moving fast. You may be in a bit of an indecisive energy, which is interesting. I've got this Libra moon, where you are working through grief, like I was saying earlier. So there is some level of grief, sitting with your pain and coming to understand it. This has been coming out a lot in my collectives and my personal readings, where I've been guiding my clients to just sit with the pain and work with it, because to understand it intimately is to have the capacity for love and to be able to open up your heart space, which is basically what this message is about. There's something where you're being guided to be patient, even though it may feel like things have taken too long, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing not to lose the faith, that you are being guided back to yourself through this process, particularly with your inner child, where I felt called to mention to you things from my childhood at the beginning of this that is significant. Even if they're painful, there's something about your inner child. I'm hearing being rescued. So there's some piece of your inner child that you're reconnecting with, or rescuing, or like rehabbing, is what I'm hearing. You're going to have some kind of decision to make with this 2 of Embers, which is interesting. And it is regarding a wish fulfillment. So this is exciting. This message, if you've been seeing a lot of crows, is to say that you have some kind of upcoming decision that you need to make that is the result of a lot of hard work, patience, and healing that you have done, and it's going to be connected to your inner child, and it is a wish fulfillment of yours. So if this resonates with you, let me know. All of my services are linked to my bio, so if you'd like to get a reading either on this topic or something else, you can go ahead and book with me there.